Wysteria, energy, twister.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Legends of Britany. We're now on Fight the Second. Fight or Part, which is two very different names, I guess. The second commences by telling how Tristram, forsaken by all, begged King Mark for a ship, that he might leave the land of Cornwall. Mark reluctantly granted his request, and the luckless Tristram embarked with Gouvernail, his own attendant, the only one, and his harp as his only solace. He steered for Caerleon and remained 9 weeks at sea, but meeting contrary winds, he was driven out of his course, and at length came to the Irish coast, where he sought the haven of Dublin. On arriving there, he found that he had been wounded by pirates, and learning that he was in Ireland, and recollecting that Moraunt, whom he had slain, was the brother to the queen of that land, he thought it wise to assume once more the name of Trem-Tris, which is obviously slightly different. Soon after, his fame as a minstrel reached the ears of Queen of Ireland, a lady deeply versed in the art of healing. She was indeed the best Celtic of medicine Tristram had seen, and in order to heal his wound, she applied it to a plaster kinney. Later she invited him to court, where his skill in chess and games astonished everyone. So interested in him did the royal lady become, at last, that she undertook a cure, just for him, and affected her object by means of a medicated bath and other medieval remedies. Then, on account of his fame as a minstrel, he was given the task of instructing the Princess Ysolde, as the name Yseult is written in two different ways, but in the particular verse we are talking about, it's actually written Yseult, not Ysolde. The princess was much attached to minstrelsy and poetry, and under the tuition of Tristram she rapidly advanced in these arts, until at length she had no equal in Ireland save a preceptor. And now Tristram, his health restored, and having completed Isolde's instructions, felt a strong desire to return to the court of King Mark. His request to be allowed to depart was most unwillingly granted by the Queen, who, at the leave-taking, loaded him with gifts, which the faithful Gouvernail arrived safely in Cornwall, where Mark received him joyfully. When the king inquired curiously how his wound had been cured, Tristram told of the great kindness of the Irish queen, and praised Ysolde so highly that the ardour of his uncle was aroused, and he requested Tristram to procure him the hand of the damsel in marriage. He assured Tristram that no marriage he, the king, might contract would annul the arrangement whereby Tristram was to succeed to the throne of Cornwall. The nobles were opposed to the king's desires, which but strengthened Tristram in his resolve to undertake the embassage, for he thought that otherwise it might appear that he desired the king to remain unmarried. So now the king wants to be married, but the king has promised Tristram that after he's dead, Tristram was first in line to run Cornwall. So obviously, if he does get married and has children of his own, will that change things? Possibly. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tristram's story, and many blessings.
Wysteria, energy, twister.